What's going on, everybody? We're on the Chassahowitzka River today, and we just put in at the Chas River campground. You can see it behind me over here. Just put the boat in the water. Cindy's waiting on me. So we're gonna go check out the springs, which is Seven Sister Springs, and then just doing a little bit of exploring on the river. Okay, so we figured out that if you take the second right as you come out of the boat ramp area, it takes you up to a spring up here, and I forget what it's called, but this is not where you want to be. The spring is kind of cool to look at, but it's all overgrown with hydrilla, and so we're going to head back down and then make a left back by the marina and head on up to what I think is Seven Sisters. Well, right now I am pulling the boat back out of the one spring back up this way. There's a house up there and it dead ends, and it's very pretty, but it's really overgrown with hydrilla, and it goes from 6 inches deep to waist deep to 6 inches deep, and the motor actually got pretty clogged up and quit pumping water. So we're going to go back down toward the boat ramp. It's only probably 200 yards from the spring back here to the split, and the main spring, Seven Sisters, is up that way. That's what we're doing now. It's pretty up in here. So as we were motoring up the river here, some girl on a paddleboard said, "Hey, there's a donkey up there." And sure enough, she wasn't kidding. Not something you see every day. So we're headed back down from another dead end, and it's just a residential canal. So not unlike Bob Ross, no mistakes, just happy accidents. And if you ever get lost, you're not really lost, you're just rambling, which is what we're doing, rambling. So we're at the mouth of Seven Sisters Spring here, just outside the boat ramp at the Chas. Left Cindy back there at the boat. She's not feeling the spring diving thing right now, so I'm walking up here now. It's a little bit sketchy because of the limestone on the bottom. You can tweak your ankle or hurt your foot, so dive booties are definitely recommended. I'm gonna pull up over here on this nice little sandy beach. So we pulled up on this nice little sandy beach here on the Chas. The whole river is about 2.5 feet deep so far, and we're about a mile downstream. But this is a cool little spot back here. I don't know if you can camp along here or not, but certainly a great place to picnic. Can't beat the view. So we're coming back into the Chas River now. We went out to the mouth at the Gulf and did a little bit of fishing, not much. Didn't catch anything, but some of these houses, like this one over here, all this stuff had to be barged in to build these places because they're totally off grid. That one's got solar all over the roof, so they're set up nice, but the rest of them have rain catchment systems and water tanks and no electric. So you're either solar or generator out here, but it's just fascinating to think that these are built all by water. There's no roads coming in here. It's pretty cool. What a great place if you want to get away from everything. So we had a great time on the Chas today. The river was actually a lot shorter than we thought it would be. I'd say it's maybe 3 to 4 miles to get out to the Gulf from where we launched. The springs are right there by the boat ramp, so it's super convenient. I will say that you're gonna have to have a boat that runs really shallow though, because the average depth, and we were at low tide going out, average depth is 1.5 to 2.5 feet deep all the way down the river until you start seeing markers. When you get down to where the houses are, the fishing shacks down there, it gets a little bit deeper, but you still have to pay real close attention to whatever markers there are. There are some stakes along the river that if you follow those, but don't go too close to them because I think they're obstacles, best I could tell. But yeah, it was still a good time. It was worthwhile. The springs, although they're not as big or as clear or as nice as some of the other springs, it was absolutely worthwhile, and I would do it again. So it's a good half-day trip. I wouldn't call that a full-day trip, but definitely a quick out and back, maybe 3-4 hours would be plenty. And great place to swim, some sandbars and stuff up by the springs, but pretty cool. Definitely should check it out. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel, Florida Backcountry, and we'll bring you more videos like this really soon.